YouTube video welcome script. Short and attention-grabbing. Stop what you're doing, because that old coin in your drawer could make you a millionaire. Moneybag. Welcome to the channel where we uncover the hidden fortunes in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the legendary 1971 and 1972 Liberty Bicentennial half dollars. Coins that look ordinary but could be worth thousands, even millions of dollars. Sparkles. If you've got one of these rare gems, you might be sitting on a piece of history that could change your life overnight. So don't blink, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and what could make you filthy rich from a coin worth just 50 cents. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's uncover some real treasure. Let's get started. The world of rare coin collecting holds many secrets, and among its most electrifying chapters lies the story of the bicentennial half dollar, a coin that, to the average eye, may seem like everyday pocket change, yet to collectors, it can represent extraordinary wealth. While millions of bicentennial coins were minted in 1976 to celebrate 200 years of American independence, some ultra-rare versions, especially those mistakenly attributed to 1971 or with certain rare features, can be worth life-changing sums. These coins weren't just tokens of commemoration, they became pieces of history. Some struck under unusual circumstances, others with minting errors that make them breathtakingly valuable today. One of the most captivating examples is the 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar, which features the dual date 1776 to 1976 on its obverse and a striking image of Independence Hall on the reverse. However, stories of 1971 Liberty bicentennial coins often point to mint error legends or coins struck on the wrong planchet, an occurrence so rare it could elevate the value from 50 cents to hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Some of these rarities were never meant to exist, created during transitional years when the US Mint shifted metal compositions or design templates. If you happen to own a 1971 dated coin with bicentennial imagery, you're holding on to something that quite possibly shouldn't exist, and that makes collectors go wild. What makes these coins so elusive and so shockingly valuable is not just their age or appearance, but the freak occurrences in the minting process that gave birth to them. Double die strikes, off-center impressions, wrong metal compositions, like silver instead of clad, or coins struck using the wrong dies altogether can catapult a coin's value into the 6- or 7-figure range. In the right auction house, a rare Kennedy half dollar with these attributes could command bids that would make your jaw drop. Imagine a simple coin you forgot in a drawer becoming your golden ticket to early retirement, or even your first million. Then there's the sheer emotional power of these coins. They represent freedom, revolution, and the enduring American spirit. Collectors are driven not only by the prospect of profit, but by the thrill of owning a piece of tangible history, an object that links them directly to the soul of a nation. This deep emotional value can make demand skyrocket, especially for high-grade, uncirculated coins or those with a miraculous origin story. Coins graded MS-67 and higher, or those authenticated with errors by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC, can set auction floors ablaze. Let's talk about silver content. While most bicentennial half dollars were made of a copper-nickel clad, a limited number were minted in 40% silver. These are already worth significantly more than face value. But if your 1971 coin happens to have been accidentally struck on a silver planchet meant for a different coin, its value could skyrocket exponentially. This is not fantasy. These mix-ups have happened, and when they're authenticated, they attract the attention of serious collectors, hedge fund investors, and museums. Even a single mistake in coin production can turn a regular coin into a million-dollar masterpiece. There's also the myth and mystery factor. Over the years, whispers of off-calendar mintings, secret experimental strikes, and test coins never meant for public release have emerged in numismatic circles. These coins occasionally surface in estate sales, garage finds, or inherited collections, only to later be auctioned for small fortunes. The coin collecting world thrives on these surprises, the holy grails that slip through the cracks of history and make their way into the hands of the lucky and the observant. If you've got a 1971 dated bicentennial design, you might just be holding one of these elusive legends. Even more astonishing is how misunderstood these coins are by the general public. Many people spend them unknowingly, completely unaware that the half dollar in their change jar could be their ticket to generational wealth. It's a dramatic reminder that knowledge is power, and in this case, knowing what to look for in a coin could change your entire financial destiny. It's not just collectors who should care. Everyday people stand to benefit if they simply take a closer look at the coins they've forgotten in shoeboxes, dresser drawers, or old piggy banks. In a world where financial stability can be hard to find, the idea that a single coin, like a rare 1971 bicentennial half-dollar, could be worth millions is almost too good to be true. But it's real. These coins are not only dazzling artifacts of American heritage, but also potentially life-altering assets. So the next time you see a Kennedy half-dollar, especially one with a dual date or the mysterious 1971 marking, don't dismiss it. Take a moment. Inspect it carefully, because within its metallic frame might lie the keys to a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Next coins. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures, and among the most talked about pieces are the elusive and incredibly rare bicentennial USA half-dollar coins. These coins, often mistaken for ordinary pocket change, have become legends in numismatic circles for their astonishing value and historical significance. Struck in celebration of America's 200th birthday in 1976, some of these half-dollars, especially those dated 1972 in error or featuring unique minting anomalies, have fetched mind-blowing prices at auctions. It's not just a coin, it's a slice of American history fused with mystery, rarity, and untold wealth. The 1972 Liberty half-dollar coins, particularly when linked to the bicentennial celebration, are a subject of intense fascination. While the official bicentennial coins were released in 1975 and 1976, reports and sightings of 1972 dated trial strikes or pattern coins have surfaced, stirring a whirlwind of speculation and excitement. These off-year coins are not supposed to exist, making their presence an enigma that excites even the most seasoned collectors. Their potential value lies in their scarcity, some possibly being one of a kind, combined with mint errors or prototype designs that were never meant to be circulated. Adding to their mystique is the fact that some bicentennial half-dollars bear superimposed or misaligned values, anomalies that exponentially boost their worth. Imagine discovering a half-dollar where the denomination appears double-stamped or offset, or a Liberty bust misaligned with the reverse side. These are not merely printing mistakes. They are prized minting errors, like accidental masterpieces, that collectors around the world are willing to pay 6 or even 7 figures for. Such a coin, tucked away in an old drawer or hidden in an inherited collection, could instantly change your financial destiny. The design of the bicentennial half-dollar itself is a tribute to American resilience and pride. Featuring the historic image of Independence Hall and a special bicentennial dual date of 1776 to 1976, these coins evoke a strong sense of patriotism. But when you combine that with rare pre-release versions or unusual die strikes like those from 1972, the value transcends the metal. These coins become artifacts, pieces of an alternative timeline that never made it to public circulation. It's these ultra-rare deviations from the norm that make coin dealers and collectors salivate at auctions. One of the biggest misconceptions is that all half-dollars from this era are created equal. Far from it. While most were produced in the millions for regular use, a microscopic fraction bears the rare characteristics that rocket their value into the stratosphere. A few have been discovered with silver content higher than standard or featuring experimental compositions, further increasing their appeal. Some versions were struck on planchets meant for different coins, leading to mismatched weights and textures. These rare anomalies are the golden tickets, and if you have one, you're not just holding money, you're holding a fortune. Imagine stumbling upon a dusty old coin box in your attic, and among the nickels and quarters lies a Liberty half-dollar with the fabled 1972 date and a faint but visible misprint in the value. You wouldn't be holding 50 cents, you'd be cradling a collector's holy grail. Stories abound of lucky individuals who unknowingly held onto such coins for decades, only to later discover they were worth hundreds of thousands, even millions. These coins have appeared on televised auctions, high-end dealer showcases, and elite collector networks, setting records and changing lives. If you're lucky enough to own any bicentennial half-dollars, especially those with oddities, date discrepancies, or unusual features, it's critical that you don't rush to spend or sell them without proper evaluation. A professional coin grader or numismatic expert can determine its authenticity and rarity, which is the key to unlocking its true market value. Even a small imperfection, or perfection, depending on how you look at it, could mean the difference between a collectible and a life-altering jackpot. So, before dismissing that coin as common change, consider that it might be a treasure hiding in plain sight. In a world where fortunes are often made through chance and timing, these rare bicentennial half-dollars stand as a thrilling reminder that extraordinary value can come from the most ordinary of places. It only takes one special coin to rewrite your financial story. Whether it's a mysterious 1972 error strike, a misaligned die, or an unexpected composition, these coins are more than collectibles. They are tickets to possibility, wealth, and wonder. So the next time you hear the soft jingle of loose change, remember, your path to riches might already be in your pocket. Tucked away in drawers, coin jars, or inherited collections, rare bicentennial half-dollars, especially those linked to 1972 errors, could be worth far more than anyone imagines. These aren't just coins, they're hidden treasures with the potential to bring in millions, thanks to minting mistakes, rare compositions, and mysterious early strikes that were never meant to exist. If you happen to find a 1972 Liberty half-dollar with unusual features, like a misprint, odd weight, or a superimposed value, don't rush to spend it. That simple-looking piece of metal could be your golden ticket. Many collectors dream of discovering such a coin, and you might already have it without knowing its true worth.